Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Remember when we were kids, there was a time that we copy those who are older than us. We imitate how they speak, how they move, how they walk, how they act. We have different role models. And at the same time, we idolize people. It is very true even in our adult stage of life. We try to always copy the life of others. It was mentioned that we should not fake our lives, but we rely our lifestyle according to the dictation of the society, of some famous person in the internet or celebrities. And because of these imitations, we cannot really know our own identity, which is sad because that is the purpose of life, to really know ourselves and our purpose. I remember when I spoke to Guru Maharaj, my spiritual master, uh, many years back. He mentioned to me that, Radhacharan, you're not this person, you're not this person, and you're not this kind of person. He was mentioning different names. But you are Radhacharan Das. You are you. So perform your duties with this identity. You're Radhacharan Dasa, the servant. This is very instructive to me because finally I heard from my guru a awakening instruction, because it's very everything is uncharted places, and you have to always find a way how to serve according to your own nature and according to your own experiences. So these instructions from the guru gives life to a practicing devotee, and you feel really supported. Krishna, on the other hand, is also giving Arjuna, but also chastising him. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to live your fake life. You don't have to imitate. And Krishna wants Arjuna again to fight in the battle. So let's read some verses from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, text 30. Therefore, O Arjuna, surrendering all your works unto me with full knowledge of me, without desires for profit, with no claims to proprietorship, and free from lethargy, fight. So, a few points Krishna specified here in his instruction to Arjuna. While discharging one's duty, one should be surrendered. One should surrender the work to Krishna. Otherwise, one will just try to do it for himself. So that's one, surrendering, and full knowledge of Krishna. So meaning, you should know who do you work for. Sino ba yung big boss mo? Kanino ka ba nag-work? Importante malaman natin to. That Krishna is our big boss. We might have different bosses in our careers or life. We will follow different authoritative figures. Of course, we have our spiritual master and we have the big boss, because the guru's boss is also Krishna. So Krishna is our big boss. We have to know him. Bakit tayo nag-aaral ng mga scriptures, pastimes, or Krishna Katha, that's what we call it. For us to know Krishna, we want to serve Him, have a wonderful relationship with Him, have knowledge about Him. Then, without desires for profit, ayaw natin na meron tayong profit while we're doing our service. Devotional service siya, hindi siya negotiable service. Um, what is the benefit of a person? Ito yung iniisip ng isang negotiable person. Ano yung benefit niya? Pag ginawa niya tong service na to, laging ganun yung thinking, ganun yung mindset. Ano ba pala ako dyan? So we should not be in that kind of mood. And there's no claim, should have no claim for proprietorship. Hindi tayo nag-earn, and also we don't want to get the credits or proprietorship ng mga services natin. We should be detached. As what we discussed previously, we do our work with detachment. So ganun din, while we're performing our duties, we should be detached na ako yung may-ari na ito, ako yung gumawa na ito. We are just instruments. Everything's temporary anyway. You can own a position or a thing for some time. The most is this lifetime lang. The rest, iwanan mo na yun. So, temporary lang talaga. Caretaker lang talaga tayo. So, we should not be in that mood na tayo yung proprietor. Yes, pwede talagang under our name, di ba, legally, or, talagang ikaw yung may-ari nun. But if the thinking is, I'll use this para kay Krishna, then it means hindi mo kiniklaim proprietorship. But you have to take care of it. You have to protect it. Na hindi siya masira, hindi siya nakawin, hindi siya ma-exploit. Same thing with positions. We have different positions or ashrams. These are all temporary. Hindi tayo may-ari nito. Kay Krishna pa rin yun. And we use it for service. Ang ganda nung last statement ni Krishna. Free from liturgy. Fight. Because we're not that always self-aware. Minsan, pag nag-perform tayo ng duties or our daily activities, because of emotions, pagod, puyat, burnt out, di ba? Parang, gagawin ko lang ito kahit ano na lang. Makita mo yung tao, parang hindi siya nag-effort. Wala na siyang conscious effort to do things or to face people in a meeting, di ba? Or while chanting in the temple. Lethargic siya. Hindi siya aware. Hindi siya alert. Hindi natin dapat gawin to. We should always be attentive in performing our duties. Ano yung danger? You could make mistakes. One click lang, pwede ka parang magkaroon ng mistake. In performing your work. Or even just driving, di ba? Talagang pwedeng tanggalin yung life mo dito. So, while serving our family members, kung nani ka, kailangan maging always alert ka serving your children. Otherwise, danger could be there. Ganun din sa performance and devotional service. You could be offensive. You could be performing service half-baked, meaning hindi ka attentive, so yung nagagawa mo is so-so lang, hindi good quality. Hindi right consciousness and right emotion or mood. Walang sense of intelligence din yung pag-perform mo ng activities. So, kailangan di tayo lethargic. Puyat ka or whatsoever, kailangan mo lagay mo yung mind mo doon. Hindi ka pwede, hindi ako aware. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ako nakikinig. Or hindi ako attentive. You have to put it there. Yeah. ka pwedeng kumaten ng class or kausap mo isang tao tapos lumilipad yung mind mo. So, same with service. Ang kadil mo dito si Krishna. Even in service, outside sa realm ng devotional service, service mo sa family, service mo sa work, or duties mo, kailangan mo i-discharge with full attention. So, yung detachment should be practiced just like a cashier. Ang ganda ng example ni Prabhupada. Yung accountant or cashier could count millions of currencies in different currencies and different notes. Diba? Or even digital, pwede siya mag-compute ng maraming budget, money. Pero hindi siya yung nag-claim na siya may-ari nun. Hindi niya rin ninanakaw. And yung idea and yung thinking niya is, nothing is mine. Ganun daw dapat tayo mag-isip kapag nagpa-perform ng devotional service. Sometimes we have to say, okay, I'm the caretaker of it or this is mine. Pero yung loob natin, this is not mine. This is facility to perform devotional service. Sometimes utilities. So just like a cashier, detach. Hindi tayo may-ari. Kahit anak mo siya, hindi ikaw may-ari ng anak mo. Or partner mo, or hindi tayo may-ari na. Much more in devotional service, yung positions natin. 31. Those persons who execute their duties according to my injunctions and who follow this teaching faithfully without envy become free from the bondage of fruitive actions. The desired result here, free from the bondage of fruitive actions. Kapag ginawa mo na mag-execute according sa injunctions ni Krishna and may faith, ito yung magiging result. Ano yung warning niya? It should not be with envy. Without envy. Hindi ka dapat inggit. Lalo na kay Krishna pa, di ba? Or in our other duties in life, our swadharma. A lot of philosophers wants to study or teach Bhagavad Gita, but they're very envious to Krishna. They remove Krishna actually sa Bhagavad Gita or sa mga philosophies because they want to put the credit on their name. Siya nag-isip niyan. It's very demoniac nga kapag tinanggal mo si Krishna sa scriptures. Nire-remove mo siya doon. The so-called impersonalist. No. Yung Battle of Kurukshetra is our own body and our own experience. Krishna is ikaw. Si Arjuna is ikaw din. It's just speculations. They could deliver it articulately. Very nice. Proper grammar. Or with the right emotions. Ang daming kanya content sa internet. Pero, no, it's just like mental speculation. Nonsense. Pag matalino ka talaga, pinapakinggan mo yung mga sinasabi nila. Ano yun? Anong purpose? Or para saan? Anong point? Pero ang ganda lang niya dineliver and explain. Sabi nga nila ni Prabhupada, world jugglery. Minsan pwede gamitin nila yung Vedas. That's why it's called the flowery words of the Vedas. Nagpaikot-ikot lang. Pero hindi nila nakita si Krishna. Hindi nila gusto puntahan si Krishna. Nagpaikot-ikot lang sa energy ni Krishna. So we should not be envious. We should always give the credit and the glorification kung sino yung rightful owner nun, which is the big boss, si Krishna. But those who, out of envy, disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled, and ruined in their endeavors for perfection. So this is, Krishna is saying, kapag di mo ginawa, ito yung maging effect. The opposing side. Out of envy, sasayangin mo na yung life mo, yung endeavors mo. Even so-called spiritual practice yan. Pero hindi mo na remove, na uproot yung enviousness, mahihirapan ka. It's just waste of time. And actually, hindi talaga matalino. Hindi talaga siya knowledgeable. incomplete yung knowledge niya, or how does it say this? Perverted. So maraming mukhang matalino, pero because yung mood and yung intention nila is different, is envious. So basically, hindi talaga sila matalino. So kailangan magmalinaw dito. Hindi tayo pwedeng mabilib lang sa isang tao because ang ganda niya present, or ito yung way niya ng lifestyle niya. Very captivating. Galing niya magsalita, na-captivate ako. Remember yung mga scammer, ang galing nila magsalita. Maka-captivate ka talaga nila. Diba? Mga criminals magagaling din dito. Same thing. Ano yung purpose? Ano yung intention? Di mga sweet talker, di ba? Yung mga bolero. Diba? Galing din naman talaga nila eh, di ba? Mukhang love ka talaga nila. Mukhang in love na sila sa'yo. Pero hindi, iba yung purpose nila. So, galing yung society natin. Ang daming pwedeng sabihin. Diba? Pero may ibang intention, may ulterior motives. So, you have to be really smart to really see. Even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature, for everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. What can repression accomplish? This is very this is a significant verse because Krishna is saying, actually, mahirap takasan yung deeply rooted na conditioning ng isang tao kasi yung nature natin is not just the upbringing of this life. Galing din siya sa previous lives. Yung mga desires natin, yung mga gusto natin sa buhay, yung gusto natin accomplish, yung gusto nating path, mahirap takasan yon. Kasi deeply rooted siya. So, bakit nga naman i-repress mo yun, Arjuna? Yung mga tao pina-follow to. Hindi ka pwedeng, suddenly gagawin ko na lang to, aalis na lang ako sa duties ko. Ayoko na pala maging tatay, ayoko pala maging nanay. May bago akong passion. Gusto ko maging free spirit, hippie. After some time, bago na naman yung trip niya. Gusto ko maging mystic. Gusto ko maggawa ng ganitong mga mysticism. May bago ka na naman trip, tapos iwanan mo na naman yung duties mo. Tapos talon ka na naman sa bago. So, hindi dapat ganito. Hindi mo dapat i-repress din yung emotions, yung duties, yung responsibilities. Otherwise, it will be a cause of more karma and attachment. Sabi nga, even those who are most highly educated person on the mundane plane, it is impossible to get out of this entanglement of Maya. Even academically learned, they could not. Because no one should suddenly give up his prescribed duties and become a so-called yogi or transcendentalist artificially. Prabhu, iwanan ko na lahat. Mag-temple life na lang ako. Papakalbo na ako. Gagawin ko na to. Hindi na ako mag-aaral. Hindi na ako magkatrabaho. Iwanan ko yung family ko. The beginner's enthusiasm. It's just like a shooting star. Bubulusok siya. Tapos biglang mawawala. Oops. Prabhu, may bago na akong trip. So we have to be disciplined. Hindi natin dapat gayahin yung mga ganito. Kasi may bago tayong trip, bubuhos natin lahat. Invest tayo lahat. Gano'n na karami yung mga pinagbibili natin, in-order natin para sa bagong trip natin. Nung pandemic, di ba, plantito ka. Tapos bumili ka rin ng mga gym equipments. Nagpa-member ka rin sa mga ganitong club or ng mga ganitong workouts. Member ka ng 1 month or 6 months sa yoga classes. Tapos mga master class sa mga online learnings. Tapos may ganito kang equipments para sa exercise. Tapos baker ka na rin. Kala na karaming ganun natin na gusto natin i-practice. Yung ganito mga bagay. Ito mga position. Ano na yung gagawa mo? Ano na yung progress mo? Diba? Ang dami kasing trip. Ang dami natin gusto gayahin. No? Ang dami natin gustong puntahan or i-imitate. Patalon-talon lang tayo. So, hindi lang naman doon. Yung iba mas seryoso, di ba? Iba-ibang relationships. Iba-ibang families. Iba-ibang partners. Patalan-talan sila. So, hindi natin dapat gawin daw to. Otherwise, it will destroy us. It will waste our time. So, we have to follow our nature with the guidance ni Prabhupada dito. No one should suddenly give up his prescribed duties and become a so-called yogi or transcendentalist artificially. It is better to be situated in one's position and try to attain Krishna consciousness under superior training. So, kailangan may guidance. Family life, gawin mo yan in Krishna conscious. Kailangan may Krishna consciousness while we practice. Artist ka, accountant ka, gawin mo yan with Krishna consciousness. Kailangan may guidance. May nagsasabi sa atin, may nagpo-protect sa atin, may nag-advise sa atin. There are principles to regulate attachment and aversion pertaining to the senses and their objects. One should not come under the control of such attachment and aversion because they are stumbling blocks on the path of self-realization. So, 2 points na sinabi ni Prabhupada dito. Attachment and aversion. Attachment, of course, gusto natin makuha yung sense object. We want to gratify our senses. Kahit ano mangyari, kailangan makuha to. And aversions is meron tayong hatred kapag may mga obstructions. So these two, kailangan di tayo mag-fall dito sa control na to. Otherwise, dadalan tayo kung saan. Lahat na lang. And we learned that habang nasa mind pa lang siya, we must curve it. Kailangan natin i-divert yung attention, yung desires to Krishna consciousness much more. Kapag may ganito ang gusto mangyari, paano ko ba gagawin Krishna conscious to? May sense ba yung gagawin ko? Okay, mag-serve ako in this way. In a Krishna conscious way. Much more kapag meron tayong guidance. So, kailangan natin talaga mag-follow ng rules and regulation para mas ma-curve natin yung mind natin, yung desires natin. It will help us. Otherwise, kung dito lang tayo mag-rely, edi kung saan tayo dadalhin ng buhay. Kaya nandito pa rin tayo sa material world. Much more baka tayo may karma sa Pilipinas. Kasi sinundan natin to. Yung attachment and aversion na to. Last text for today. It is far better to discharge one's prescribed duties, even though faultily, than another's duties perfectly. Distraction in the course of performing one's own duty is better than engaging in another's duty. For to follow another's path is dangerous. So may sarili-sarili tayong path. You are you. Hindi mo pwedeng gayahin yung ibang path ng ibang tao. Same way if you're guiding someone or guiding a group in their Krishna consciousness, in their spiritual life. May kanya-kanyang path. Hindi pwedeng effective sa'yo, ganun din effective sa kanila. Or effective dito sa isa, ito effective sa lahat. Everyone is unique. So, iba-iba siya. You should know kung ano yung path mo. Lahat papunta kay Krishna, pero hindi lahat nasa expressway. Iba lang sa dadaan sa ganitong bayan, sa ganitong service road. May iba-ibang paths talaga. Pero makikita-kita tayo doon. Or sabay-sabay tayo. Parallel. May pareho. So the instructions by Krishna is may kanya-kanyang directions, may kanya-kanyang nature. Hindi mo basta pwedeng tanggalin yun. Gradually, pwede naman. Pero gradually and with guidance. The only thing na magagawa mo yon is kapag may close guidance ng spiritual master. It's like example ni Prabhupada dito, si Vishvamitra was a Kshatriya before. Nakapag-Brahman na talaga siya. So, naging priestly practice yung ginawa niya. Or another example is Parashuram. Brahminical yung practice niya, then naging Kshatriya yung duties niya with the higher purpose, of course, and the proper guidance. So, ganun din tayo. We have the nature to enjoy. We have the upbringing na i-practice yung mga abominable activities. Eat this, do this. Ito yung binibigay ng society. Pero pwede natin baguhin yon with the guidance of the guru. Because they see things that we don't see yet. They are advanced. They have much more wisdom. So they could really guide us. So in that way, it will be really helpful para magawa natin yung mga duties natin, yung services natin. We should not really rely lang sa mind natin. And we should not imitate others kasi iba yung arrange sa kanila ni Krishna. Yung duties, yung responsibilities, yung path nila, yung lifestyle nila is different. You should not imitate. And that's actually killer ng isang creativity and joy ng isang tao. Kapag ini-imitate lang yung mga prominent na tao sa paligid niya. You cannot fake it. You cannot fake it till you make it. That's only for material things. In spiritual life, no. You have your own identity in the spiritual world also. And you cannot just copy. But you can follow the footsteps of great personalities. We must follow the instructions ng superiors, ng mentor, or ng guru natin. Kasi dinadala nila tayo sa right destination. Actually, ina-align din nila tayo dun sa right path talaga para hindi tayo magkaligaw-ligaw. Because every step, there is always danger. Sabi nga, in the royal road, there is always a chance ng accident. Kahit royal road na yun, kahit may sprinkle ng rose water sa road. Ganun daw sa India before eh. Naglilinis sila ng road with the rose waters. Pag lalo na rin dadating yung mga kings. Hindi lang mga garlands and yung mga festivities na decoration. Festive decorations. So, may chance pa rin na accidents. Kailangan natin may guidance palagi sa buhay. For you to really find your own identity. Which is, we are the servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna. Thank you, my dear ones. That is our episode for today. Don't fake your life. They are them and you are you. So embrace who you are and our own path sa ating spiritual life, in our material life, and lalo na sa Krishna consciousness na practice natin. And we should really imbibe the identity and our dharma that we are servants. And sino dapat yung sa-servant natin? We should know the big boss and his representatives, his generals, the gurus, the genuine gurus. We should be in the mood that we're just like soldiers, and we should perform our duties with great attention in that missionary spirit. In that way, magiging masaya tayo and fulfilled.